Hi, this is a video review of the original Canon LP-E4 battery versus a third-party battery brand called Kastar, I think is pronounced, and it's a replacement for the Canon LP-E4. So I bought two of those Kastar ones because my camera that I had bought from the seller, this battery is bad and doesn't charge. But I was comparing them as far as the way that they're built, and I actually ordered two of the Kastar ones, and I'm returning one of the two because it didn't charge. I charged them both at the same time. The one fully charged, I put it in my Canon DSLR camera, and it shows that it's at 100%. It's the camera turned on and it took pictures, so it works, but it's just the brand kind of right off the bat, even though this is my first purchase from Kastar, it's just from eBay, it's not looking so good. That's right off the bat for me. Only one out of two of their batteries works. So, but eBay's good, so I'm sending it back. Maybe I opened up a case for it in eBay to for them to just send me another one, because they are cheaper, so I'd like hopefully to get one that actually works. But I was also just like comparing them. Like, one of the other things I noticed when I was buying it online is, if my camera will zoom in, you see that the voltage rating is the same, the 11.1 volts, 11.1 volts. But the Canon one, it's 2300 milliamps. I think that's what it is. The mAh. And then this one's 4400 milliamps. I think that's what that is. But the thing to know about third-party batteries is that even though it might be claim to be a larger capacity, they don't go through rigorous testing. I don't think they don't go through different they don't have as many safety protocols that they go through. There's more with the Canon ones. They get different certifications. The third-party ones just really don't do that. I think that's one of the reasons why they're cheaper. But also, just like I think that the Kastar ones too, I think they fit a little snugger in the camera than the Canon ones. So I think they're just a slight bit bigger. They will charge with the Canon LP-E4 original charger that came with the camera. But like with like the 1D series cameras, the camera bodies are weather sealed, so these batteries have weather sealing on them. Probably can't show it real well, but if you look, it's kind of hard doing this holding it with one hand, but you can see right there, that rubber right there, that's the weather sealing. Now, the third party one by Kastar, they have it. Obviously the Canon one has it, but I noticed when I rub my finger across this, I noticed that the Canon one, the rubber weather sealing, it sticks out farther, so I feel like it has a better weather sealing versus this, where when I rub my finger across it, I can barely tell that that's there. So, and if you're shooting out in less than ideal weather conditions, you definitely want to keep that moisture out the best you can, which I would say that the Canon one feels like it would do that better. I think pretty much another thing too, one of these batteries, when it does fit more snug, so I had a hard time gripping it, so I flipped this open, because you gotta flip this open, twist it to release it from the camera body, but I actually pulled this when it was let me see, not on this one, it was on the other one I'm returning, but this part right here, I actually was pulling it like this to take it out. And if you buy this, just don't do that, because this actually popped off. And there's a weather sealing ring that's underneath this. This just kind of is glued to this other knob part, and it just fits on. But around that, there's a weather sealant, a weather seal gasket in there. I actually ripped it when it came off. Didn't feel like it was glued on that wall. I didn't check this. I don't want to. I just trust Canon because it's just the quality, and I mean, like these batteries are expensive, so I don't think Canon would cheap out on that. So, but I would say that there's a gasket sealer and the weather sealing gasket in here under this too. So yeah, so this, like, if I take this off, it's got, I think 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just like the Canon one does. And it's important too to note that when you have these batteries, make sure you charge them at least once a month, so that the battery cells don't go completely dead, because then it can damage the cells and it won't charge up. If it gets down below a certain level, even if it does have a partial, like it barely has a charge on there, the charger has a safety feature on it where it won't let it charge. So then you'll have to figure out what to do if you want to take the risk of trying to battery jump your now dead battery that won't charge, get to that level where it will start charging it again, but you risk getting hurt, because the battery cells could be damaged, and it could start on fire, or it could even explode. So, but yeah, I would definitely say these ones are better if you're actually going to use it rain and just like really moist conditions. This is go Canon. You paid a lot of money for your camera body. Don't go with a third-party battery for that. But if you're just doing normal shooting for something that you don't have to worry about moisture getting in your camera as much, then I would say then third party, you can consider that. But there's more testing that goes into the original batteries, so these ones are more reliable. And I watched this one video where the guy said that if you do have an original that works and you buy a third-party battery too, and it's something maybe that somebody's paying you to do, use the third-party battery first, and then if something goes wrong, at least you got the reliable original. So yeah, well, I hope that helps you guys out. Anybody who watches this video, like the video and check out more of my videos. Thanks for watching.